Hey everybody, welcome back to my online learning here. I want to just make sure everything is going all right here. You guys see me all right? Yeah, I think so, right? Um, I am excited to get this started with you guys. Happy Monday morning for our very first virtual classroom video learning. Hopefully by now, you have accessed your Google Classroom. You can hopefully see my page here that says Mrs. Fowler 2019-2020. I have a bunch of other classes. So you probably will, as of right now, just click on this. Maybe you have your last year's soon already still there, but you might also have soon some codes for your specials. So you'll have classroom pages for that as well. And I'll walk you through all of that. When you go on our page, hopefully you found our classwork page tab, classwork. And then for now, hopefully you saw when you go to the classwork that there's a bunch of different links of all different things that you might need. And then you come to week of 323 and you click on the lesson plan for Monday. And when you pull that up and you click that up, it should have brought you to my welcome lesson plan page. And my very first thing that I had put up there was our mood meter. Where you think you are in your mood meter. I have gone through all these different emotions over the last many days, so that's why I thought it would be cute to put those up. But I am happy to say I'm in the yellow today because I am actually full of energy and feeling very excited about starting this new learning process. The more I'm doing it, the more comfortable I'm becoming. And so I hope that you're going to find that as well. The good thing is you guys all have already gotten on my Google Classroom page. There's some people who are starting fresh. So hopefully everybody's fine with that because you're all under that Google Classroom link. But I've also submitted tons of information on how to get on that. Don't forget, you have to access that when you're on a new page through your waffle right here. And then when you click on, you look for that symbol that says Google Classroom that looks like a little classroom board. So don't forget that. I'll go back to my lesson plan page here. And then you log on to the Google Classroom page. You're always going to see hopefully the same layout, but I welcome feedback. If you're finding it more helpful in a different way, please do that. Email me because I want to know how to change it to make it better. This is all learning experience for all of us. You'll notice I have check marks. So one of the options on Google Classroom is for you to literally download that, and you can, it says literally on there that I can make a copy for each student. So you're able to actually go on here and maybe even just like check it off or something, and you won't mess up my main one. But if that's not working either, let us know. I might even for my own children print it out and they can actually just literally as they're doing each job, check it. But not everybody has access to a printer. So do whatever works for you. So the first one is always going to be a greeting from me. Maybe it's a video or it might be merged with a reading video. I'm going to try to finish reading the Number of the Stars. So I'll try to do some read alouds for that and I'll link to have you watch me for that. I can't go more than 15 minutes at a time on this video. So hopefully if I just keep reading and maybe comment where I really, really want to in our reading for a typical read aloud, it will still be fine. And then you're going to always see, and you can do in any order you want, a lesson for reading with hopefully a lesson, like a video of me teaching that lesson. And then you go ahead and practice it in your own book. So for today, all you're going to do is decide if you still have, hopefully, your historical fiction books. I urge you to use those. If not, a fiction chapter book at your level to do this work with still, because we're going to proceed with historical fiction book club unit. And I might even backtrack to just refresh your memories because it's been a very busy last many days and weeks. You'll always see a learning target. I put those in blue, and you're just going to have them so far for right now in reading, writing, and math. If you arrow down, the reading job says to read for a little bit, and then please tell me and report back to me what book it is that you are reading and do a little summary. So you'll notice if you keep arrowing down under our writing job today, a lot of our writing is going to be writing about reading. And in the Google Classroom, you're going to find a writing job page. and I'll go back to that, you'll notice that it says writing for 323. And when you click on that, there's going to be a Google form job, and you're going to fill it right in there. It's going to tell you ask you what book you're reading, and write your summary. And you'll put it right on that form and then hit submit. And that comes right back to me. Um, and that is, again, under the Google Classroom classwork page under the week of 323. You just find the job, writing for 323. You'll also notice that my lesson plan is under that same one. And then if you keep arrowing down, again, there's a learning target for writing. You'll see a math. And under the math section for today, hopefully, again, it's not going to be really hard for you. It's practicing going on Think Central, because every day now in math, you're going to have a job to do. It's going to be called the interactive student job, where hopefully it teaches the lesson of the day. And then your second job to math is after you watch on how to do the new skill. Still under the independent practice, you are going to find what your job is under things to do. And that's chapter 8, show what you know. So for today, chapter 8, show what you know, is what we assigned because, first of all, we wanted to give you practice getting on there and navigating through Think Central. And we also wanted to make sure that we started where we left off. We left off on chapter 7 tests, which I was so proud of you on. And chapter 8 is also fractions, but it's now multiplying fractions. So hopefully it's a good way to start. Then if you keep arrowing down, you'll see a content block where you'll either do a science, a social studies, or a band assignment. Those are only once a week, so you get to choose. And if you go back under my Google Classroom page under the week of 323, you're going to notice social studies for week of 323 listed with what the job is, with probably usually, once again, some kind of direct instruction video, and then a job to do in a Google Docs right attached. Same thing for science. You'll click on the science for the week of, again, only once a week, and you'll do the job there when you choose to do it. If you go back, I also did Mr. Carter's band assignment. Not all of you take band, I understand, but most of you do. And there's a letter that he wanted you to read because he also is going to try to set up a Google Classroom page for you. That is the same with specials. You'll notice that once a day, you may choose what special you do. And they have their own classroom codes listed right here for you. They asked us to give them to you. When you go and you click on your waffle, like I'm doing here, you again go to your Google Classroom page, and when you get there on just the general Google Classroom classes page, you're going to notice that you have a plus option. And if you hit it, it says join a class. And when you hit join a class, that's where you put your new classroom codes for PE. And then you do the same ad sign for art and the same ad sign for music. And then that way, your classroom page will look like mine with tabs. You should have my tab and then art, PE, and music tabs. So hopefully that won't be a problem either. So you could start playing around with that as well. And then I'll have a couple other brain break ideas, the reminders for sites that are useful right now, especially in the beginning, as we are really trying to navigate through this whole new idea. So hopefully that helps. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything else. I think that's good. Oh, the last thing I wanted to tell you is on Monday and Wednesdays, I've already emailed about this, but some people are not familiar with it. I know I wasn't, and now I've had to be. I have what's called virtual classroom hours, and those will be from 9 to 10. So I don't know what time it is for you on Monday morning here, but you can pop on the Google Meets. Now, for me, it's under my calendar. And when I click on it, it's literally for the Monday and Wednesdays. And if you click on it right here, you will notice that oops, there's mine. Yep. It says join Hangout Meets. And when I sent you and your parents a link, right here is what you hit. And it automatically brings you during that time right to my virtual office, and you will be able to see my face and actually go back and forth with any possible questions or just to say hi. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see you because if you are using the school webcams, they've been turned off right now. If you are on somebody else's, then you'll be able to see my face. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm available on Monday, Wednesday mornings for direct talking to. I can also set those up if you or your parents need another time where you want to just see and talk to me one on one. I can do that too. But also, I will be, especially over these next first few days, try to be very available on email as well. So just make sure you and your parents, to make it easier, make sure you go on your own Google Mail. So if you open up a new tab and go here, you can click on your Gmail, and that would bring you right to your own Gmail account to check all your different emails. So please check those because from now on, especially as you're using Google Classroom, you and your parents both should be using your emails for all these kinds of contacts so that we can manage it a little bit easier. So I hope that you guys are doing well. I miss you. I hope I can see you super soon. And give me as much feedback as you can so that I know how it's going. And hopefully we will have a wonderful, successful first day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.